Hi, this is Dr. Alan Widener from MassageChairRelief.com. Today is June 7th, and it is our bi-weekly massage chair industry update. I'm a little late this week. It's been a very, very busy week. Lots of exciting stuff, so we're getting a late start on the massage chair industry update. But we've got some good stuff to share with you today, and I think you're going to be it'll be worth the wait. As far as stock status goes, the only chairs I'm aware of that are back ordered are the OS 7075 is out of stock for the taupe and the ivory for 3 weeks. The OS 4000 is out of stock in the brown and very low in the charcoal until next week. And everything else is in. I knew that the brown 7200H was back ordered, but apparently that's in, so we should be good to go on that. There's no other stock updates that I have received that show any kind of a lack of availability of any chairs. I think Sonyo, Inada, Human Touch. Oh, the Panasonic MA70 is still back ordered. That one was supposed to be back ordered until June. It's been back ordered, pushed back until July. Just the MA70. The other Panasonic chairs are available. As far as I understand, all the other chairs are available. Okay, now it's Father's Day coming up, and this is a big time of the year for massage chair people because a lot of men buy massage chairs, and people buy them for their dads on Father's Day. So I'm going to reiterate what we have available for Father's Day. We do have a showroom special. I can't say it on a public forum what the special is, but call our showroom at 888-259-5380, 888-259-5380, and I or someone can tell you what the showroom special is, and it's worth your while to call. Also, Inada is offering a free 5-year extended warranty on their Sonyo and Yumi chairs until Father's Day, and Human Touch is offering the same thing, an extended 5-year warranty on their Zero G 4.0 chair, that one chair until June 24th, and that's important to know. Now we also have floor models available. I have an IT 9800 that we're selling for $2,500. We have an IT 8200 that's selling for $2,600, and an IT 7800. For $1,400, and these are all very, very deeply discounted. We also have a 3-month-old cream Inada Sonyo available, and we're selling that one for $72.99. Now, the reason we're clearing out the Osaki or the Infinity chairs is because I have to make room for more chairs, and this is what we're making room for. We have an IT 8500 at the showroom, but it's in a box. I can't unpack it until I have room for it. And there's a new chair and I'm very excited about this. Infinity announced a new chair called the Iyashi, which is a chair they're going to be coming out with in July. And I've seen the video. I wrote a blog post about it earlier this week, and I would recommend that you go take a look at it. But this chair looks fascinating. And the reason it looks fascinating, well, the chair looks cool. It's kind of a cool looking design. It's got a white exterior with either a red or a caramel leather interior, or synthetic leather interior. But this chair has got a roller track of 59 inches. So the longest roller track of any chair that we carry is 31 inches. That's in the OS 7075 by Osaki and the Panasonic MA70. This chair goes 59 inches, and the rollers come down the back and under the seat and massage the back of the thighs and the buttocks. Now, we've never seen that before. We're quite excited about that. It's just one long track, all rollers up and down the back and the buttock and the thighs. And that chair is going to be coming out in July. Here's some other features about it. It has a zero gravity. Oh, and you can put this chair up against the wall. It can be half an inch away from the wall, because what happens is when you recline the chair base slides forward 12 inches and then it reclines. So up in neutral rested park position, the chair can be right up against the wall. When you turn on the chair and recline it, the chair base will move forward first, and that will pull the chair away from the wall, and then it'll recline, and the chair back will never hit the wall. Also, it does a tie stretch. Now, the only other chair that has a tie stretch is the OS 7075 from Osaki, and that stretch is intense. And I remember having a customer who was an Oriental lady that was in the showroom, and she had lived in Thailand, and she said and I didn't know what a tie stretch was. I said, "What's this tie stretch?" She says, "Oh, tie massage is a very, very vigorous massage." And so I would assume the tie stretch is very vigorous. And I said, yes, the tie stretch is very vigorous on the OS 7075. So, excuse me. So if that's the case, then I would suspect that the tie stretch, THAI, tie stretch, on the new Iyashi from Infinity is going to be a fairly intense stretch. It also has body scanning. It has lights on the outside of the chair, what we call chromotherapy. It has foot rollers, which is nice also. So now you've got rollers down the back and under the butt and under the thigh, and you still have the foot rollers. There's 2 per side, 2 per foot. It's got a music system with synchronized music to the massage will be synchronized to the music beat, and that's usually the vibration feature. If there's a vibration feature, that's where they usually sync to the music, or to the massage to the music. And then it also has Bluetooth and iOS and Droid compatibility, so you'll be able to manage and control your chair from your phone, from your cell phone, which is kind of cool. Human Touch had that with their HT Connect program on the HT 9500 chair, but they've since discontinued that. And I know that the iRobotics 6 from Morocco has that also has that compatibility with the Bluetooth. Now, speaking of Morocco, I've got to tell you something that I got this week from them, which has kind of shocked my pants off, if you'll pardon the pun, or the term. Their price on their chair right now is $49.90, which is more expensive than a Chinese chair. You're looking at about $1,200 to $1,500 to $1,600 more expensive than a comparable Chinese chair. And now the Morocco iRobotics 6 is, assembled in America. A good portion of the chairs is manufactured in America, like the computer and electrical components. But a lot of the other components are made in China and imported. And I think it's cool that they have a chair that's assembled here. Their customer support's fantastic, and they really are. I really enjoyed dealing with them as far as customer support goes. And the chairs are nice. We've sold a few of them. People seem to like them. And it's a nice chair. It's a nice option for the Chinese-made chair. Well, get a load of this. This week they announced that they're jumping the price up in the middle of sometime in June to $79.90. They're increasing the price of their chair by $3,000, and their cost is going up commensurate with that. So the cost on this chair, which is almost half of it's imported from China, the cost of this chair is more than the cost of the Inada Sonyo, which is widely considered the world's best chair and made with the best components in Japan. So to be honest with you, I'm kind of dumbfounded by that. And speaking of the iRobotics 6, so $79.90, that's essentially the same price as the Sonyo. So a chair that doesn't have the innovative features of the Sonyo, like the Dreamwave technology in the seat, or the cervical traction device, the way Sonyo has it laid out, as well as the iliotibial band massage airbags on the sides of the thighs. It doesn't have that, and yet this price is up to is pretty much $8,000 for this chair. And I've got to admit, and you can probably tell from the way that I'm explaining it, I'm a little shocked by that. I have sticker shock. I've never seen a chair go up that price. I think the highest price point highest jump in a price I've ever seen in a chair was the Inada Sonyo in 2012. It went up $800, and that shocked me then. Well, this chair is going up $3,000. And speaking of that, I forgot to mention that it is backordered on the brown and the black until the end of June. So, FYI. Let's see. We also have... I've been writing some... I may have mentioned this in my last update, but I'm writing a series of warranty reviews for the different chair companies that we represent. And, for example, the first one was Inada's warranty. Last week I did Panasonic. I don't know if I'm going to have time this week to write a review. I've written a couple of articles already, a couple of reviews on new chairs. One is the Iyashi, and the other one's an Osaki OS 3000, which I'll talk about in just a moment. But I'll be doing a series of these of the companies that we manage, or that we retail and distribute for, and so you have a pretty good idea of what the warranties really include. And you know what, these warranties, you look at them, and if you're like me, I look at this legal jargon and I just zone out, and I have no idea. I just want to hear 1 year parts and labor in home, 2 years parts, 3 year structure. That's all I need to hear. Just give me that summary. Well, when you read it, you'll see that there's more to it than that. And all the warranties are really limited. They're not all anything goes. Like if you've got a dog that chews up your chair, that's not covered. Duh. If there's a damage to the chair in shipping, well, that's not covered by warranty. That's covered by the shipping company. So there's certain little things, subtle nuances to each warranty that I try to go over with you and explain it in my own normal, Canadian vernacular terms. And hopefully that'll explain to you what the warranties cover. And it'll give you a little peace of mind, too, because a lot of people ask about the warranties. They want to know exactly what it covers. Excuse me. Now, I would mention I would talk about the OS 3000. Osaki has a chair called the OS 4000, and it had a chair called the OS 3000. They were exact same looking chair, and I believe even the color selection was the same. Well, there were some feature differences, some airbag differences mostly. Well, they've done away with the old OS 3000 design, and it doesn't surprise me because whenever you have two chairs that look exactly the same but have a different feature set, the consumer will always buy the more expensive one. Almost always. 95% of the time will buy the more expensive one. So I think Osaki found this with the 4000 and 3000. The 4000 was a very, very popular chair. And I'm sure they sold a bunch of the 3000s, but not at the rate of the 4000. So they've done a redesign. They've redesigned the OS 3000, and I show some pictures. It's on the website. I don't have all the features and functions yet, so all the old features and functions are still on there, but the pictures are on our website. And I just wrote a blog post about it this week talking about the features, some of the primary features of the chair. And here's some of the things that you can know. This one also has a longer roller track. Again, the longest we had before the Iyashi from Infinity came along, we have one they have a 31-inch track, which kind of goes down to the sacrum and the top of the butt. Iyashi's is 49, Osaki's is 36, so it's 5 inches longer. Whatever 5 inches, about that much. So it'll go down into the buttock a little deeper. I don't know if it'll actually hit the thighs unless you recline it and slide up the chair, then it'll hit your thighs. But I haven't seen the chair live in person, so I don't have it to really know how that will work. But it does have a longer track, and I know that this is going to become a trend for the future. And you know what? As a chiropractor or a former chiropractor, I got to say that couldn't make me happier to see chairs that are starting to address the buttock and the thighs with a roller. Not just airbags. Airbags are okay, but it's kind of light and fluffy. It's not a roller like a roller going down your back. This is going to be great. And here's some other things about it. It's got a 180-degree recline. Pretty much every other chair except for the IT 8200, 8500, and 9800 recline to about 170 degrees. Well, this one goes to 180 degrees. And when you're reclined completely horizontal, even though it's flat, you feel like you are inverted. You feel like that your head is lower than the rest of your body. And that's actually a cool feature. It's like a spinal decompression type of experience. A little inversion pulls the spine apart a little easier and relaxes the spine a little bit better. So that's kind of a neat feature. They have chromotherapy also, so lights on the outside of the chair. And what the lights do, really, they call it chromotherapy just to make it fancy. But what it is there's these LED lights on the outside of the chair. The Yumi's got it. The Osaki 7075 has it. The 7200 has it. Who else has it? Well, I think that's probably it in a nutshell. And now this OS 3000 has it. And what it does is it illuminates the room you're in. So if you shut the lights all off and it's just pitch black in the room that you're in, and you turn on the chair, if it's a blue light, you'll get this blue ambient light in your room. And it's actually kind of cool. It's a nice looking thing. I really like the one on the 7200. It's blue only. The other chairs like the Yumi and the OS 7075, the lights kind of change from blue to green to white, whatever. But on the 7200H, it's kind of built into that strip along the side of the chair. It actually looks cool, besides the fact that it creates this ambient blue light. There's also seat and leg vibration in the OS 3000. So if you like leg vibration or any kind of vibration, you'll love this. If you don't, that might be something that you'll be able to turn off. Also has a new remote control design, and the remote control does look very different from what Osaki's come out with in the past. And of course, it has a body scan technology, which pretty much most of the chairs have nowadays. The sophistication of the body scans kind of vary, I think, from company to company, and it seems to be a proprietary technology for each company. But body scan technology essentially takes your body, measures it, checks the shape of it, checks the height of your body, and perhaps the width of your body as well, and then it caters the massage to those body scan findings. Kind of cool. Well, very cool. Okay, what else have we got for you today? Oh, I went to San Diego a couple weeks ago. I flew down there to go visit the folks that have made the Superior massage chair. Now, you probably have seen this, here and there if you've done any homework on the massage chair front. And the Superior massage chair kind of has a Sonio lookalike style, but it's got some nice features. One of the things that makes it very unique is it has, when you have the foot calf or the foot massage wells. Usually, they will move as a unit. Well, this one moves one or the other up and down. And so I don't know if you've ever stretched your calf muscles, but you do that by leaning against a wall, putting your feet flat on the ground and leaning forward so that the back of your leg is getting stretched. That's kind of the idea of what this is doing. It has a little one or the other the calf, the foot comes up, so it touches the back of the calf while it's being massaged. Pretty cool. But it's a Chinese chair. The guy that owns the company that creates it was in partnership with the guy that owns Elite Massage Chairs, Blair. And nice fellas on both sides of the coin. They're both great guys. I really enjoy my association with both of them. But we had a wonderful visit. I spent a couple hours there at their place on Sorrento in San Diego. And sat on a chair. We will be carrying it on our website. I don't know if we'll have room for it in our showroom. As I've explained already, we're short on space as it is. But it's a nice looking chair and a nice chair. And for the price, it's right in line with the other Chinese chairs in that price point and satisfactory price. But anyways, I took some video of it, and I just have been so busy and kind of lazy, so I need to get the video up and get it a little edited and whatnot, and I'll put it up on YouTube and put it up on our blog, and then you can kind of see the chair from the vantage point that I've got while I'm sitting in it or while we're looking at it. Well, I think that is about it for this week. That was a long one. We're about 15 minutes into this, and I appreciate your patience. I hope you found some value in what I've talked about here today. Again, if you have any questions about anything I've talked about, or if you have any questions about the industry, or if you've heard anything about the industry that you want to share with me, please give me a call at 888-259-5380, 888-259-5380, and I'm always available to talk. If I don't, my staff member will take the call, and she always texts me and will say, if I'm with someone or if I'm in another meeting or indisposed, she'll say, hey, so-and-so called. Call them. They want to know this, that, or the other, and I'll get back to you usually within minutes or within a half hour, an hour. But I love taking the calls of the customers, and so please feel free to call. I'm always available for questions. And I guess that's about it. And so until 2 weeks from now, this is Dr. Alan Widener from MassageChairRelief.com, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.